Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the fauna, the biggest Them's Fighting Herds community in the Asia Pacific. My name is Gaijin, the Bread Eater, and I'll be your host for this tournament. So today we're hosting our first ever survival of the fittest, a single elimination best of one tournament. This tournament basically has no rooms for mistakes, so once you lose one match, it's all over. It's pretty wacky. We also pretty much opened this to all regions, so not only is it just like very volatile, but you know, there's gonna be also it's just pretty weird. Yes, and there's also the dog is also pretty hype. Yeah, you can hear the dog barking in the background. Can't do much about the dog, unfortunately. If there's only a way to shut dogs up. Anyway, being a harsh format, we have prizes prepared for this tournament. The winner of this merciless tournament will win $10 and there will be two lucky winners of two random games, which we will be running in a raffle draw later. So if you're out of the tournament, you might want to stay tuned to check if you won a game. But as long as you participate in the tournament, you weren't disqualified due to no show, you are a-okay. Anyway, we have a total of 16 participants for this tournament. If you want to see the bracket, just go ahead and type in !bracket in the chat and get a viewing. As a matter of fact, let me actually just show you briefly what it looks like. Again, we have 16 participants right over here, so you can see that here, and I guess some of them already getting started. I don't really require running it manually or like running the rounds yourself, but you know, if you can run that all along yourself, that's a-okay. Yeah, 16 participants. Wish our normal tournaments would have these number of participants. Okay, but with that out of the way, I believe it is time for us to get started with our matches. So let me just go on ahead and tell everyone that they can get started. Okay, off-stream matches can now begin. And speaking of our matches, though, we do have a few streamed matches. One that will be... Oh, did the sound just die? Yeah, I guess it just did because we're right over here in the lobby. Okay, so our first match for today will be between Fittest and Cadence. Let's take a look at these two have a bout at it. And let me tell these two players that they can hop on, right? Okay, Fittest versus Cadence. Let's go. Alright. So Fittest is from the US and Cadence is from Singapore. So yes, definitely, since this is non-region lock. Wait, that's not right. Where did the game go? There you go. Okay, so since this is a non-region lock tournament, we pretty much expected high pings all rounds. But you know, just one game, quick match. It's all about having fun in the first place. It's part of the craziness. And speaking of craziness, we're going to be seeing a Paprika Mirror. It's definitely a match that you'd be expecting to be pretty crazy, especially high ping. But maybe both of these players will be playing them quite normally. No random teleports whatsoever. Teleport C shenanigans. None from these two. They're playing it like normal players would. I think that was a teleport B attempt from Cadence, however, but it corrected into a cart B. Nevertheless, that overhead with a cart C will be catching Fittest off guard. Fittest needs to be careful here. Tech rolls out, and Cadence gift did nothing, but Fittest did not utilize that opportunity to engage, and Cadence gets a pretty solid round one right there. Oh, I should transition that to the one with the stamp. Oh, there you go. As I just said, like, if both players will be playing normally, nah, you're gonna be seeing some teleport Cs here, catching people off guard left and right. But that card C is not gonna catch Cadence off guard, not at all. But maybe that super will? Nope, not as well, but no punish from there. Card C catching Fittest off guard. Is not prepared to block at all. He was even standing, so probably tried to rush in forward. This is why learning to dash block can be pretty good, but that JC was so hot, that counter hit, but no full confirm. No audio from the game, it's not being caught. That is unfortunate. Let me try to fix that. Oh, that's not how you fix that. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, it's not catching the audio, but let me just do this and that. It should be. Why is it not catching it? I'm hearing the game on my end, but you can hear my voice, can you? Anyway, Cadence eliminates Baltoy of the game. The game audio still not being caught, is it? Why is that not? I double checked this and all. But yes, good stuff from Cadence right there. Didn't give Baltoys a chance to take a breather, and thus kicks Baltoys out of the tournament. It's that easy. Yes, it's just that easy. Just once you lose one match, it's it. That's over. Goodbye. Anyway, seems like people are still saying that it's not catching audio, even though it should be already. I'm gonna try it again. Is it catching the audio now? Probably it's hard to tell in the Pixel lobby. But maybe I should just turn on the desktop audio to avoid this issue. But anyway, I think we should just call on our next match so that we can get proceeding. Vixie versus CADP. Let me call on these two players. You up? Wait, are they over here? Okay, Cat is over here. Vixie's hopping right in. Okay, we're going to be seeing... Oh, Shanty versus Velvet. That is if both of them go for their mains. I'm very familiar with both of these players. Maybe very is a strong word, but I'm familiar with both of these players. At the very least, I know who they play as their mains. So we're going to be seeing if that's going to be the case right over here. It also seems like I'm dropping frames for some reason. That's not good. Anyway, let me just get the... There you go. Oh, there you go, right? As we see it, the Shanty versus Velvet. But it looks like Vixie knows way around it. Not with that Cutlass C catching her off guard. And Cat just moving back and forth, trying to stagger that double short hop JC though. Vixie's not prepared for it, is going to be in a world of pain right here. Oh, but just manages to DP out. No problemo. And catches with the throw, even. Shatter C. Oh, and there you go. And that's going to be the first round already. And Vixie even has 2 bars to play with here. Vixie seems to be going to be surviving this matchup that's supposedly advantageous to Shanty. But let's see if Cat's going to allow that, already having this strong offense, pushing Vixie right into the corner. Building up that meter real quick too. Already soon to get level 2. Is he going to go for it? No, he doesn't. He keeps it. Vixie's already pretty low, so maybe this will do wise. Going to try to frame trap with a super, but Vixie's seen it before and goes for the very patient 2C punish. It is very chaotic what's happening indeed. Oh, tries the thick throw, but just not in range because he got push block. Didn't kill here, but the DP out. Level 2. Vixie opts out to try to get more damage. And even moves Cat to the corner with a good control of wind here. To level 1, has to expand all that meter. That's the idea. Oh, but Matt just decides to keep away. Oh, tried to catch with the snowflakes. It's again the frame trap. But again, Vixie says, no, I've seen this before. You tried it once. I'm not going to fall for it. Not even one time. And there you have it. Vixie already eliminating Cat this early. I mean, everyone's just going to get eliminated. That's just how it is. Alright, what's happened to our other matches? Let me take a quick look on the score reports and the others. Okay. Actually, I think everyone should also take a quick look of this so that You all know what's happening. Okay, Tailnix reported his end, and unfortunately Finnick is already out of the tournament. And Ghosties and Electra kicks off Ghosty away. And Jag's the one who's won in their end. Bycaf manages to kick Sky off of the tournament. So we're just waiting reports from Arnab and Arnab and Feli Oleander, Jive and Hitsuji. Do we have a report from these players? What's happened? Yeah, it seems like they still haven't gotten their fights. So, what's the stream match order? Because apparently, some of them still haven't finished their games. Okay, I guess this means we can jump straight to K first, which will be Tailnick versus Electra. And hopefully, we will be seeing the result of Arnab and Feli Oleander so that we can proceed to that match later on. Okay, so let me call these players. Tailnick and Electra. You up next for stream. And let me also say that again. Oh, look at that. That's horrendous. Why my ping with Tailnick right now is like this? This is 250. Okay, it's doable. It's fine. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's too fast. That's the point. It's chaotic. That was the whole idea. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna end soon. We're done. And then we're gonna be done. Anyway, it's the first time we're doing this, so pretty much expected to be a chaotic one. Quite frankly. It's gonna be quick. Alright, Tailnick going head on with his Tianho and Electra. Sienna, rather. She's got her Velvet Stroop. Look at that, the Shatter Sea catching. Tailnick. Oh, wait, I haven't transitioned it. Hold on, there you go. Thank you, sorry. Yeah, it's a lot is really going fast. I'm really sorry. I forgot to transition it as I was also working on the scores. Oh, and look at that. The DP by Electra there. But the V-dash just in the face. Electra wasn't even able to jump out of that. And I think this is a Tailnick's plan. Pretty much catching people off guard with already some janky stuff. Like V-dashes all around. But look at that 2D covering. Yeah, it's chaotic even for me. But that doesn't seem to be going to be stopping people like Tailnick.
You have much to learn
to survive this chaos.
Round 2. Fight.
And so here we go. The 5C gets baited. But good blocks by Electra. Quite a bit. It's not gonna last long. Tailnick trying to go for resets. See, this is the kind of games that you're going to be seeing. People just trying to go for crazy stuff as much as possible because there's no time for you to really adapt to them. So like playing safe, playing structurally, that goes out of the window. I mean, there's definitely ways for you to still use that, but you can just go straight to different layers and it may just work out. Look at this, V-dash loops. And I think that is the end for Electra right here. There it is.
A match well fought, but not well enough. Wins.
And that ends Electra's journey. Alright. There's 10 minutes. You cannot wait 10 minutes. Rulings can't wait for 10 minutes. Okay, our rules are only up to 5 minutes. So the the mere fact... Okay, we're having trouble to proceed with this because some of the players still haven't gotten started with their fights. Let me check who else we can see here. Alright, the fight between... Is the fight between Jag and Vixie over? There's just so many stuff going on already. And at the same time, stuff not being able to go on. So it's a bit tricky. Jag was the one who able clinched it against Vixie. So let's report that. Vixie's already out of the tournament as well. Jag proceeding. And we'll be facing Tailnick. Alright. But since matches are still haven't go on, let me put it a bit on hold and let me check on like what we could be showing for fights. Okay. Is Jive and Suji already... They're probably trying to do a match. What happened? Still no go? And because it's about to be the time. Yeah, I'd like to stream the others. The problem is I can't stream anything because they're not even ready to fight. Currently trying to download TFH on a different machine. Oh no. Unfortunately. As 5 minutes pass, in 5 seconds, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but show must go on. Rather. Okay, unfortunately, we have a DQ because they couldn't show up. So, I'm just going to call in Bycalf versus Felly Oleander. Okay. So Bycalf versus Felly Oleander. Here we go. Am I showing that on stream? Shit. 2 monitors ain't enough for this. I'm trying to look at everything. 2 monitors ain't enough for this. Alright, so fight between Jive and Suji ended up with Jive winning. So Jive, you can go ahead and fight Cadence off stream. Tailnick and Jag, you have to wait. Your match is streamed. And after this, we're going to start with Tailnick versus Jag, actually. Alright, here we go. Oleander.
Ready?
So Oleander mirrors, here we go. And just catching that with the teleport D immediately. Blink right into your face, and Bycalf's not going to be having any form of mercy here. Already trying to go for resets. And look at that, the teleport as soon as the chapter trap is approaching. It's just pretty much like an immediate cross-up. It calls out even the anti-air with a teleport D in himself. And my gosh, Bycalf has no sense of mercy. He just steals all his super meter all right there from the get-goes. And yet again! And even making confirm out of that. I guess the name that Bycalf's going for right now is just suitable. Peanuts. It's absolutely going peanuts right here. Dunks him right into it. But Felly Oleander retaliates. And finally landing a combo for himself. But drops it in the last second. No magic for Felly Oleander, and that's detrimental because Bycalf will be able to start the counterattack with the Fred. And no, Feli's not blocking that, so that's the end. It's over. Bycaf advances, and he'll be waiting to see will it be Cadence or Jive he shall be facing. For now, though, it's time to turn over to see Tailnick versus Jag. Tailnick versus Jag. Alright, so let's just wait for Tailnick to come right here. There he is. Remember to slash announce. Ah, you're all here. Start using those other commands once people start whatchamacallit, once people start disappearing for some reason. And hopefully you don't guys start disappearing on me.
Come, show me your power.
Look at how fast this is going. We're not even gonna reach an hour. They're trying to JC out there. Oh, but Jag's just trying to cover as much space with the cinnamon roll. Oh, it tries to catch Tailnick off guard, but Tailnick seems to be prepared for that, but not that launcher. Card A tries to close in. Not a real string, but blocks out. Oh, and Tailnick baits the flop right out there. He's gotta go for a crash here. Just dash into A, and Jag's not prepared for it. Oh, that JB completely whiffs. And again, Jag's not prepared to block anything at all here. Oh, tries to do the 4D JC from the air. Not gonna work out. The launcher catching it. Anti-air again on Tailnick. Oh, but that JC actually snags it and cancel out the cinnamon roll, allowing Tailnick to feel a bit more aggressive. Just tries to pop it with a 5B. Covering space again, but Tailnick just understands the spacing so well. Just manages to snag a hit on Jag with that JB. And we're going to be seeing level 2 from Tailnick right here. This is the way he plays it. Crash, not completely in the corner, but V-dashes him into it anyway. Flop, not completely hitting. Oh, but that card, the teleport C probably wasn't such a wise idea at such a distance like that. Then again, it's kind of hard. V-dash imminent? No, no need. As long as you get the hit, there's no need to get that V-dash. And there you go. Tailnick takes it away from Jag.
You're not a warrior yet. You have much to learn. Tianhua wins.
Alright. It's getting pretty intense. Pretty much like a gladiator. Alright, so who is it gonna be next? Jive versus Bycaf, it seems. So, where's Jive? Okay, Jive's here, right? Okay. Jive versus Bycaf. Let's go. It's only been 22 minutes since the actual tournament started. It's definitely going a lot faster than projected. I even took into consideration like, there's gonna be some delays and stuff. And we did have a slight delay, but looks like we're gonna be ending this pretty quick. Jive versus Bycaf. Definitely expecting both of these players are gonna... I mean, all of those... The top 4 players we pretty much had were already strong contenders. It's just that this is a harsh environment. We're not gonna see, like, any form of comebacks and stuff like that with how harsh this fight is. Now let's see who's going to prevail, Jive or Bycaf. Bycaf already has the upper hand at the start. Launcher into just jump cancel and read. That's an interesting setup right there. Dex roll out. Jive wasn't able to grab that in. Oh, and the 6C! Right there. Risky. Sets the trap. 2C to make sure that Jive is stuck in a block stun as soon as he gets out. Oh, evades the 2-2D completely, but nothing that Jive actually was able to do after that one. Look at that. Smite yet again! And grab. What Jive's gonna do, just throw out Spark. Just the oldest trick in the book, and Bycaf has seen it all. He's prepared to block it.
My cause is righteous. Do not get in my way. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, there you go. Oh, tries to 2C there, the meaty, but misses the timing completely, and Bycaf doesn't take a second to, like, look at that. It's like, nah, you missed your opportunity already. Oh my gosh, the staggers! Even though they whiffed, Jive wasn't able to do anything. He's in trouble. Fred's gonna be out. Or if at least Bycaf decides to. No, he decides not to take him out. Places an epilogue behind him. Ah, and the stare down. Jive's ready to press buttons there. And it's his Fred that's gonna come out. But will Bycaf be able to bring out his? Will be able to find an opening? He does! Jive's in trouble! Double Freds are out. But the it's gone! This is why you just are never prepared for whatever shenanigan your opponent might be doing. Oh, but even still, Jive's Fred is already gone. And he has to be careful here. Oh no, to see, no! Had he been able to block that, he would have had time as Fred was about to go, but no siree. Bycaf putting Jive out of his misery. And here we are. That was really good though. That was fun to see. And here we are. We're going to be seeing Bycaf versus Tailnick. As soon as you guys are ready. Finally, no more ollies, but this isn't any better, he says. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, like it or not, you're gonna be having to face this. And Bycaf's runs pretty much like ollie, ollie. Ollie. And then Tian.
Come, show me your power. Ready?
The fight. Just to end up with fighting with the Tianho. And here we are. Both of them playing very carefully. Well, I'd like to say carefully, but the way Tailnick's running it is actually... Ooh, I feel so uneasy with the flights, but Tailnick's running it well, and Bycaf's finally managed to find an opening with that. It decides to disengage. Doesn't want to deal with Tailnick's BS, but as soon as he does that 2-2D, he will have to, because Tailnick is not the one taking any BS right here. Gets the soft knockdown. What's the mix? Just 5A, 2A. Just disengage altogether. And this gives Bycaf the space he may want to work with, but he's not ready for that V-dash. Not even the one and the only Bycaf is prepared for that. 5C meaty. And Bycaf is going down real quick right over here. This is going to be death already. And Tailnick even goes for a route where he doesn't need to spend meter. This is looking nasty.
Do not let defeat be the end.
Bycaf may not even be able to bring out Fred at all in this game. Will he be getting out here without a fight? 6A. Tries to double jump. 6A. Staggers into 2B. Just anti-airs there altogether. And there you go. Those nasty hits, because the chapter trap was the one thing that last hit. That hit stun allowed Bycaf to confirm very well. All those traps. No, Tailnik is the one who's gonna be vanishing from the face of the earth. But he has level 2. If Bicap doesn't kill him right here, maybe in for trouble. But oh, Tailnik just decides to like, I'm not gonna expend meter right here. I'm gonna put you in hard knockdown. That crash, very good catching. Bicap again, hard knockdown. Absolute guards that one. It trades. But Tailnik now decides to expend meter to cross Kander, but so does Bicap. J2C. Block to neutral. And Tailnik's about to die here. If he's not careful, he could just be even chipped out. Anti-air? No, the V-dash! And he's gonna confirm it with a bash into level 2. Can he kill right here? I don't think he can, not with that routing, but the hard knockdown will put Bicap into trouble. There you have it, the V-dash Oki. And Tailnik wins the tournament. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we ended a 16-man tournament in 40 minutes. Hell yeah. I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but hell, that's what happened. Gave you backdash at the end. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. You can go ahead and fight if you feel like it. But that's the end of the tournament because this is a single elimination best of 1. That was very quick, very insane. I'll be frank, it's really hard to figure out how long this would have taken because it's the first time we tried running this, but turns out it ends really fast. I mean, we should have expected it, but I was expecting it to like at least hit an hour, but it is what it is. 30-minute tournament. Anyway, that is the end of the tournament, but again, I know some of you guys maybe still lingering around to see if they may have won the free games. So first, I'm going to run a raffle. Okay, let me transition that first to our raffle. That was really fast, but yeah, here we are. Okay, now before I start this, need to double check the names. I listed them already here. Vixie, Arnav, Cat, Bicap, Electra, or aka Sienna, Jag, Meowin, Keaton's, Jive, Finnick. I actually have to take off Arnav, unfortunately, because technically you were a no-show, unfortunately. And I already stated it with the rules, so even though you did check in, it's quite unfortunate. But anyway, Vixie, Cat, Bicap, Electra, Jag, Meowin, Keaton's, Jive, Finnick, Baltois, Philly, Oleander, Ghosty, Skyfire, and Hitsuji. Did I miss anyone? Tailnik's not going to be part of the list. Not only because he won the tournament, but he's also the sponsor for the games. The free games that are part of this raffle are by Tailnik. So I guess thank him for that. Yeah, the tournament's not rigged for sure. Anyway, I believe those are all the names that are included for this raffle. So first of all, the first winner who will be called will be the winner of the game. What is this? Sorry, I honestly don't know what these games are. I only took a little bit of a peek of like what these are. Okay, the John Wick Hex. It was rigged the moment Tailnik joined. So this game will be given away. A code for this game will be given away to the first winner. Later, I'll be telling what the next game is, but it's already been announced prior. Alright, here we go. Can you see it on stream? Shit. Yeah, okay, it's very visible. Alright. Sorry, Arnab. It's just sad reality. Here we go. Winner of the first game is Electra. Sienna. Yeah, it was impeccable timing. So, Electra, congratulations. You are the winner of John Wick. You might enjoy playing this game. I'll DM you the code or the link to this game. Pretty much. That is if I can find it. Hold on. Where did I save the link to this game? If not, I'll have to buy the game and that'll be a shame. No, that's the wrong game. Okay, let me DM Sienna first. aka Electra. Congratulations. Congratulations. You win random game. Alright, so that's our first winner for tonight. Tonight? What? It's not even close to evening. It's still afternoon. What am I saying? Okay. But, well, taking Electra's name out of the list, yes. And let's go on to our next random winner. For House Flipper. Oh shit, I didn't post the game on the screen yet. But it seems like CADP Gamer is the winner for this game. Let me just post that for everyone to see what House Flipper is. But yeah, CADP Gamer, you are our winner for House Flipper. You can go ahead and flip houses whenever you feel like it. Congratulations. Nice. Yeah, that is it. A little bit fast, was short-lived, but I hope everyone who participated in One Share had a pretty good time. We will be considering running this kind of events more in the future, but there's gonna be some considerations along the way, because we'll be frank, the fauna is more focused on the Asia Pacific region. But nevertheless, again, congratulations Tailnick for winning the tournament, and thank you very much for everyone participating. There were still some pretty sick games, and everything went very fast. Really fast. I can't even speak English correctly now, or properly. So, I mean, yeah, that's already it with the raffle. But for every one of you who still want to hear some news about the fauna before we end the stream, we do have some little and few announcements to make, so that you can stay tuned like what we have on board for our future events. So, first off, we still haven't made a new logo or whatever whatsoever, but we're running the Fauna Wednesdays, our bi-weekly tournament, this Wednesday. I mean, it's called the Fauna Wednesdays. So, we run this tournament on Wednesdays, fortnight. I should have. Bi-weekly. So simply put, it's our regular tournament in the Asia Pacific region. So this tournament format is open to Asia, Oceania, and since we have pretty okay connection sometimes with East Russia, it's also open to East Russia. Of course, this will be held this Wednesday. It's a Fauna Wednesday, after all. On November 17th at 9 p.m. Korean time. So again, this tournament is only open to Asia, Oceania, and East Russia. The registration is open. You can go ahead and register. Please register. We want more people, and that is going to be the standard double elimination format. Speaking of which, this tournament is part of our, like, what we call our rank format. So I'd like to raise the fact that the Fauna has a power ranking system, which is ELO based. So tournaments like these are one of the factors that contribute and allow us in determining the skill level of players, and thus also allow us to, you know, seed the players, because, you know, we want a basis for the seeding. Again, Fauna Wednesdays number 5 will be held on November 17th at 9 p.m. Korean time. Next up, we have... Wow, that transition looks weird when I'm pretty much using the same background. That's why we need something new for that, I guess. Anyway, the next up we have the Lambs. The Lambs will finally be back next Saturday on November 20th at 4 p.m. Korean time. So for those of you who have never heard of the Lambs before, it is the Fauna's monthly Lambs Fighting Herds beginners to intermediate tournament. This is basically an opportunity for players, especially the newer ones, to get accustomed to a competitive scene while being matched against players around their skill level. This is similar to the Glue Cup, but the thing is, this is only open to our region, the Asia Pacific, Asia, Oceania, East Russia, as I've mentioned a couple of times. So anyway, the registration has been open for quite a while. We do this every month, and we open the registration ahead of time, and it still goes. So again, Lambs number 8, this is going to be our 8th iteration. It will be held next Saturday on November 20th at 4 p.m. Korean time. For the others who are looking forward to the warm-up, I don't have final news on that yet, but it will be making a return soon. We just need an official announcement from Banana Soup because that event is still under management. We're still underway to being taken care of. But that is all for our announcements. If you guys want to make some suggestions on what we could be doing, why don't you just hop on right ahead and join our Discord server if you haven't joined in yet. And you can always drop a feedback, their suggestion there. And I take them into consideration. We do some non-related TFH activities as well on the side. So if you're interested, you can just go ahead and keep doing that and maybe even join us. Even though our main focus is the Asia Pacific region, everyone is welcome to join the Fauna Discord server. Anyway, again, thank you everyone for partaking our stream, the event. It's our first time running this, the survival of the fittest, and I think that pretty much ended pretty smoothly. Maybe too smoothly. But we'll figure things out along the way. Anyway, this was Gaijin, the Bread Eater, and I hope that you had a lovely time for the fauna. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.